What foods can a teenager cook for his parents to help their depression? Warm and healthy, lots of vegetables. Doing more chores around the house could also be a generous way of showing support. I do as much as I can at home to help my mom's stress. Think of the favorite meal your mother made for you and make them that. Tell her why it's so special. I'm really sorry you're going through this. My own mom suffers from bouts of depression too, and it's very hard. I talked to her about special memories from my childhood and it seems to help. Edit. Woke up this morning to a bunch of replies and more gold than I know what to do with. Thank you so much everyone, but please, call your mom instead and tell her how awesome she is. Smile. Literally anything. Depression can be so draining that it's exhausting to do daily activities, like cooking dinner. Just simply supporting them in the way you are is bound to help. You sound like a great kid. I hope you're well and that your parents start feeling like themselves soon. Thank you so much for your comment. I just see my mom work so hard and I would like to make sure she has good food to come home to. She always has cooked for me and my family. I think it's only right to cook for my madre. If I could talk to your mom, I'd tell her how great of a job she did by raising you. Heart. Something they consider comfort food. It's different for everyone. But start with the classics. Chicken pot pie for instance. This one wins for me. If you can call grandparents, aunts or uncle and find out some childhood recipes, that'd be kick-ass. Also, I'm a former cook, so PM me if you only get back recipes that feel out of your skill level and I'll be happy to give pointers. I am not depressed, but my cooking skills are depressing. Can you help me with a date night recipe? I'm sure they would appreciate anything you cook them as long as you put time and effort into it. Smile. Okay, so, I'm a parent and I struggle with depression and mental health problems, and honestly, I think even if I just knew my kid had asked this question and was trying to think about how to take care of me, it would mean the world to me. Well, at the moment he's only 13 months old, so I would also be pretty astonished, but you know what I mean. But I would also be a little bit worried, and I would want my kid to know that it's not their job to fix, or even help, my mental illness, and I'd want to make sure that they were okay, and not taking on too many responsibilities that they weren't really old enough to cope with. So, since you already have a bunch of good suggestions and recipes in this thread, I'm going to just suggest that you make sure you're looking after yourself as well as your parents, and that you ask for help if you need it. Good luck with everything. Also, pasta. It's easy, it's good comfort food, most people like it, and you can vary the sauce/sides to include protein and veg. Edit. Thank you so much to everyone who's replied with really nice things or messaged me offering to talk, etc. You're all lovely people. I'm actually doing okay mental health wise right now, but I appreciate it a ton. 3. This post breaks my heart. I wish I had an answer for you, but the truth is we can't fix someone else's depression at any age. Good on you for trying. That's what humans do. But if it doesn't work, don't blame your chicken soup. Depression is a bear. Teenager here, probably want to braise it in a red wine sauce on low for 3 to 4 hours. I got this answer from a friend. Spaghetti. They tell me spaghetti tastes 100x better when you're sad. Haven't tested myself, but I trust them. Also, they're probably reading this as well, so you can never forget spaghetti. I will make some for my parents. Smile. Old nostalgic homemade recipes would be a good bet. Any way of getting to know their old favorites? Ripe fresh fruits, especially citrus and blueberries, also young Thai coconuts, and bananas. Hit up the Asian market near you. Fruit always tastes better when someone else cuts it up for you. Same with sandwiches. It's a fact proven by group consensus. Anything with potassium. Black beans are a great source of it. Bananas really don't have that much. A B12 supplement and a multivitamin. Food won't solve depression, but having the building blocks and the energy to work on yourself will go a long way. Plus, the daily morning activity of taking your vitamins can be a tool to put yourself in a self-care mindset. Edit. Spelling. I'd like to add vitamin D. If you can get them to take a supplement, it really helps with depression sometimes. Stew and dumplings is a good option. Lasagna. It's an actual science fact that no one can remain sad while eating lasagna. Don't forget the garlic bread. Probably best to make two though. It wouldn't be the first time someone's burned garlic bread horrifically. If they ever told you about something their parents made for them, they would definitely appreciate you taking a stab at a family recipe. I'm gonna guess you're not usually the one cooking? Honestly, a nice slow cooker meal will help the house smell great. Also very easy prep if you're unfamiliar with cooking. I'd suggest something like pot roast. Get a cheap roast. Chuck is always tasty. Potatoes, carrots, beef broth and throw them in the slow cooker. Super easy. You can always add more / different ingredients like mushrooms, onions, rosemary, etc. if you want to get fancier. Mac and cheese, cool face. Make a salad, lettuce and tomato, grill up some chicken and chop it up, avocado for sure, cucumber and whatever dressing you all like, salt and pepper to finish it off, yum! Greens, healthy fats and some lean meat. The link between gut flora and mental health is real. The happy hormone is most commonly found in chocolate and bananas, so chocolate and banana crepes would be amazing. What about breakfast for dinner? It's easy and everyone loves breakfast for dinner. Something with amino acids, zinc, iron, and B vitamins that they like might help. Hidden nutrient deficiencies are often a contributing factor with depression. Fish. Especially salmon, as it's really rich in omega-3. Food can play a big part in depression. Focus on eating fatty fish, like salmon or albacore tuna, in place of red meat. Edit, too long didn't read, make it all as colorful as possible. Fruit salad for breakfast, with yogurt and granola. I like grape nuts, personally, but whatever you / they like. Tea and lots of water, maybe eggs if you're feeling up to it. Lunch, sandwiches on wheat / multigrain bread. Make sure to have veggies on there, lettuce and tomato for a traditional sandwich, but you can get creative here depending on your skill level. Lots of water. Dinner, a salad kit with the dressing inside makes a pre-dinner salad easy. I like to make rice-a-roni and throw in some chopped up spinach and roasted red peppers with some Italian sausage, but you can put literally anything in there. Load up on the veggies and pick your favorite protein, chicken / ground beef / sausage. So easy and takes me less than 20 minutes to make. You got this, keep it easy. For me and my depression, having a ritual, same breakfast every morning, was so helpful and became important, because it felt like I had something I could rely on. I hope this helps you. Both these comments as well as the ability to do this, and the ritual of it. Just don't put too much pressure on yourself, keep it easy. Enjoying the content? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We put out new videos every day. While you're smashing that like button, here's a meme to entertain you. Depression is a hard thing. I have had it in the past and it can be a struggle just to get out of bed in the morning. The fact you want to help and be there is strong. It is not easy to help provide for people in the first place, let alone the change in power dynamic that depression can cause. It isn't what you make that matters. It is that you are willing to help them in any way you can. Just be there to talk if they want to talk, or just hang out with them and bullshit about the weather or about what the dog did today. Your presence matter that most. You being able to go, I want to help you because I care about you, that is what matters. Make them anything and sit down and eat it with them, because being there matters more than anything else. It might be weird at first, but as time goes on it will become easier. Showing someone with depression that you consistently care is one of the strongest things you can do to help with the maintenance of depression. Best of luck and you can do this. If this is about you and you need someone to talk to about this, PM me. Edit, grammar spelling. Bananas help me a lot with depression. Try a banana / peanut butter sandwich or a banana / Nutella sandwich. Something with iron is also a good idea. Possibly try sauteed or boiled spinach. Dark chocolate, too. Professor Lupin wasn't lying. I'm sorry for your situation. What a heartbreaking question. Most soups are pretty manageable. Potato / chicken maybe. Dude, I've been looking through your posts. Are you okay? You sound really rough. Not really, it's been a really hard time honestly. I would have to place the blame on myself for poor behavior and actions, but aside from those predicaments it's just been hard since some of my friends died. Somebody shot someone at a nearby high school that my cousins and friends when I was in college, and it kinda made it to where I couldn't be in a classroom. So I've just been doing classes online because I was scared somebody would start shooting again. I'm starting to sort of get back to being okay though with all my other predicaments. Thank you for reaching out and asking. It means a lot, heart. My dad passed 2 years ago. The house I grew up in fell in disrepair and mice infested it all. Mom hasn't been able to do anything for almost 4 years, from hospital visits, the funeral and depression. Mice nested in the stove, but I cleaned it as best as I could 3 times and cooked her some smoked sausage, corn and mac and cheese. It meant a lot to her and made her weekend. Spaghetti with Italian bread. This is my kiddo. I am a proud mama. We have been under a lot of stress as a family, and my husband's MS is a struggle, as is my anxiety and hubby's disability and depression. Thank you all for the kind words and recipes, even the apple egg smile. Love to all. Cheer iOS. bacon and eggs, delicious anytime. Maybe something with a lot of variety in it, like fried rice or a stir fry. You can chock these full of veggies too, get those vitamins. This is an incredibly thoughtful thing to be doing for your parents, even though they may not show the gratitude one might expect. Just know that they do appreciate it, even if they find it hard to thank you. Crockpot recipes are usually nice and simple. My favorite is to throw 2 to 3 chicken breasts in there and cover with a blended mix of 1 block of cream cheese, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and sprinkle an envelope of ranch over it all. After a couple of hours, shred the chicken with a knife and fork, mix it all up and let it all cook. Delicious on its own or over rice/pasta/potatoes. Homemade from scratch mac and cheese. You are getting a lot of, encouragement and support, which is great, but my sense is that you are not getting a lot of your actual question answered. You might try posting the same question to our /recipes. The folk there will give you rather more specific advice. Good luck! Fixing your parents is not and should not feel like your job. Are you able to get counseling of any kind? Hugs if you want them. I had psychotic depression. The idea is to boost your serotonin and dopamine production. You want protein which boosts the production of both dopamine and serotonin. This means meats, fish, eggs, dairy, nuts, etc. The amino acids found in meats cannot be produced anywhere. You have to eat it to get it. I know I didn't offer any specific meals for depression, but just looking at the ingredients offers a world of possibilities. All you have to do is make a dish with protein as the star of the show. Whatever it is, keep it healthy. Depression can come from bad habits, and a poor diet is one of those bad habits, along with lack of physical exercise, mental exercise, social exercise. What questions can I ask in this subreddit to whore internet points? Look at ops post history. Guy is a karma whore. Oh honey, it's not on you to take care of them. Take care of you. I hope you know that you can help them as much as you're able, and it still might not help. It's right that you want to cook, but there may be nothing you can do to fix the problem. Do what you can, but don't forget to take care of yourself, too. You're likely at elevated risk of depression yourself, so maybe see if there's a professional you could check in with to talk things over. A good ol' Aussie meat pie. Having more vegetables/fruit in your diet helps you in just about every way. Tacos, never hear depression being associated with tacos. Chicken noodle soup. You can buy chicken stock, egg noodles, a rotisserie chicken, and some frozen veggies. Throw it all together in a big pot on medium-high heat and let the noodles cook through. It turns into very comforting homemade soup and saves very easily in the fridge or freezer for leftovers. Pot brownies. Circle jerk Karma Farm. Too right. It depends on cultural and diet norms, but you should go for something well balanced and affordable. What's in your budget? Salmon is rich in fatty acids and easy to bake. I'd recommend salmon, spinach salad and tomato, and wild rice. You could substitute chicken thighs if that's more affordable. If you are looking for non-meat options, miso soup is supposed to be very good for digestion and is typically tofu based, following with a stir fry of noodles, broccoli, green pepper, garlic, carrots, and a dash of honey can be very satisfying and healthy. Try visiting us over at our /cooking or our /cooking for beginners or our /cooking videos or our /pressure cooking for recipes. Generally, when dealing with any health issues, look for well-balanced meals with proteins, fatty acids, and carbohydrates, not just easy sugar or salt. I hope you and your parents are doing better and feeling better soon. Pinterest is your friend. Look up easy casseroles. They're literally like throw a bunch of shit in a pan and bake. Hot comfort food at its best. Usually takes a can of 2 of a Campbell's soup, pasta or rice, and a bag of frozen veggies. Some Indian dishes are easy to cook, 20 to 30 minutes, and can be a nice change of pace.